So we have an MV Agusta Brutale. It's a 21 plate, and as fellow MV riders know, tail tidies not easy to get hold of for the Brutale and dragster. Anyhow, I've got hold of a evotech tail tidy from a really good guy on Facebook called Dave, and I'm in the process of fitting. Now, I've done them before and I've made my own. Not that great, but yeah, I've made my own. So this one is discontinued. Evotech no longer do it, and if I was to look at the back of this, I would suggest it's potentially to do with how little of the rear light is showing. But I thought I'd do this video because there doesn't appear to be any installs of this particular system. As you can see, you take your rear hanger grab handles off, and you've got these holes here which you attach. The grab handle will go back on and be bolted into there, and there to hold that in place. As you see, it comes over the top. I then will have to start taking the baboon's arse off. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to use these existing indicators or not to go into these clamps. It may be a case I will make do temporarily while I get some small LEDs. One of the things you need to remember is if you do chuck some LEDs on, you may or may not need oh bollocks, what's the word? I'm not sure it's called a rectifier. It's a piece of electronic equipment which regulates the voltage. That's how I believe it to be, and just goes between the indicator and the existing wiring loom. So like I said, we have to take this baboon's arse off. We take those two bolts out, which you use to undo the hub to tighten the chain. Evotech have included the replacement bolts because these bolts are too long to go back in place once you've taken this baboon's arse off. And if I remember right, they are M10s fine, so not everywhere sells them. We then disconnect the wiring, and it follows down here and goes underneath, and you take this off and further down, and you re-thread the cabling. I know this because I did it on my dragster, on a 17 plate dragster, and basically we've got to reroute the cabling, which will be coming up here. We've got to reroute it and bring it up here, and then bring it under the seat all the way back to here. Now, I can't find any Evotech manuals with regards to routing the cabling, so it's a case of just suck it and see what we've got and take it from there. So that's where I am at the moment. Once I've finished, I'll do another short vid. Cheers, boys.